Hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining today's live. So we are going to start very soon. Just allow 1 or 2 people join. Few seconds, 30 seconds, we are going to join, start the live. Hello, Damilola Rosaline, it's nice having you here. Thank you so much for joining today's live. I promise it to be very interesting. Our usual Wednesday live, and today we are going to be exploring on a topic about UK undergrad and some older, maybe OND and A-levels and all that. So we are going to be exploring opportunities for students with WAEC, OND and other international baccalaureate certificates you may have. So you're welcome. If you have anyone who is interested in undergraduate program in the UK, be it your cousin, your nephew, your child, your siblings, please bring them on board. Let them join this live, because we are going to be talking about something very, very interesting about choice of career programs they can do, how to go about submitting application, apply to school, getting offers, and flying over to the UK. All right, thank you everyone again. As I said, my name is Damilola and you're welcome to today's live. So why the UK, right? We cannot overstate why we should study in the UK. It's just, the list is too long. Why should anyone study in the UK? We are talking about a short education cycle, 3 years. 80% of all the courses in the UK are just for 3 years. Even law degree. Imagine law in Nigeria, 5 years, 6 years, you're still here trying to finish up on your exams and all that and having your degree, but 3 years you have your degree. So, and if we now talk about the level of education, we talk about where they have gone, we can't compare. We can't compare. The UK right now, their education system is one of the strongest in the world. One of the strongest in the world, so we cannot compare. And opportunities, job opportunities after your study. Yes, you get to stay back in the UK. You get to explore some amazing job opportunities over there. So they are just too much. They are just too much. So it's very, very important for those that are still thinking, should I go abroad? Should I stay back? Or should I go to Asian countries? Or where can I go? Yes. UK is still very, very much available, and for undergrad program you don't even have to there's no much issue about dependents and all that, the issue that we're having last year. No, it did not affect undergrad program. Yes, the rules are still the same for undergrad, so there's no more changed in undergrad program rules or policies. So yes, you can still go to the UK. So now, as an undergraduate student, let's start with those that have WAEC. On this live, we've got people calling us, telling us that, okay, I have a sibling who is just about to write WAEC, what can they do? And some already have their WAEC, but one thing or the other, they could not get admission last year, so they want to go this year. So if you're in the category of WAEC, yes, you're welcome. So we're going to talk about how you can use WAEC to get admission in the UK. So yes, for those of us that the highest qualification we have is SSCE. those that have only WAEC and NECO, that's your highest qualification. Yes, if you want to go to the UK, it's possible. It's not compulsory. You have A levels or international baccalaureate. It's not compulsory. You can go directly with your WAEC degree straight to the UK. Yes, you are going to be undergoing what we call foundation. If your highest qualification is WAEC, you cannot start your year one in the UK. You have to go for a foundation program. Typically, is a 9-month program. So if you are starting your foundation in January, by September, you're going to be resuming your program. That's your year one. So 2024, you're still in 2024, you've rounded up the foundation and you have done it. So for those that are starting September, yes, by April, May, you're done. Then you have the summer break all to yourself to work, explore Europe. You can travel all around Europe and start your program by September 2025. And after that, it's just 3 years. And you are done with your degree. If you have any question, please drop. We are going to be attending to questions very, very soon. So yes, you are going to be doing a foundation program if your highest qualification is WAEC. And what is a foundation program? As I said, it prepares you to what you're going to be facing in your degree. So for instance, now with our curriculum in Nigeria, we write our WAEC is the final say, right? We don't write projects, we don't do presentation, we don't write assignment to be graded in SSC. In the WAEC is just pure 100% exam. But when you go to the UK, you don't write pure 100% exam. It's very rare. You have assignments, you have project, you have personal projects, you have group projects. So you are going to be working with other people from different ethnicity and culture. You come together as a group and you work together on an assignment. So where if you're coming from a background like us from Nigeria where everything is just exam, you are going to struggle if you go directly to year one. So that foundation prepares you. There you are going to work in group. They are going to teach you about communication skills. It's very, very important. You must be able to communicate well. And writing skills, yes. You are going to get some courses that you are not even going to write exam in those courses. They can be 100%, called 100% coursework. What that means is you're going to have personal coursework, assignment, group work, and no exam. So if you're not used to that kind of system, you are going to struggle. So that is why the foundation is there to help you, teach you communication skills, teach you writing skills. So when you're done with that foundation program, then you're equipped to face your degree program. So it is very, very important you do the foundation. So yes, for those that want to do the foundation program, please send us a DM with your WAEC results and your international passport. We are good to go. And then we now move to those with OND results, right? So if you have an OND result, you can apply for direct entry into the UK. Yes, you can apply directly to year one in the UK. You do not have to do foundation. So this is a good one for OND holders. That means you are going to be saving a lot of money, not doing the foundation program, just proceeding straight to the to your year one. And it's not about, there's no limited courses. You can apply to any course you want with your OND. You don't have to do foundation to qualify. Once you have your OND, you can proceed to your school of choice or your course of choice, right? So today we are going to be exploring some in-demand courses. What kind of course can I do? A lot of us are still a bit we are not certain, or we don't know what we want to do. So that is why we are here at Negxy. All Negxy counselors are British Council certified. So yes, we are all certified counselor by the British Council. So we can guide you on your choice of study. So if you're still confused, you want to ask question about what course can I study, or what career do I want to do, or the options, or you just want options, yes, you can reach out to us, and we are going to take you through the process of, you know, career exploration and trying to get the course that suits you best. So yes, reach out to us today and we are going to be helping you in that direction. So yes, as I mentioned earlier, those that have OND can go straight. Sorry, network. Can anyone see me? I don't. Okay, so I'm having a bit of network issue, but if you can see me, just say hi, so I know you can see me, because I can't see. Say hi if you can see me and hear me, please. Okay, I think we are having network issue and I don't know how to go about this. What can we do? Okay. Hello everyone, can you see me now? Okay, thank you. Sorry, we had network issue here. All right, so as I was saying, for what is international year one, that means that you can apply straight to year one. That's your first year of undergraduate degree. So those who are the people that qualify for this, as I mentioned earlier, we have the OND. Yes, and also if you have your A-levels already, yes, a lot of schools now offer A-level programs in Nigeria, and if you fall under that category, you finished your A-levels and you have your results, yes, you don't need to do foundation, you can just go straight to your year one. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. So we are going to be exploring courses 2024, and I just want to explain something to you guys. So if we are talking about undergraduate degree, we are talking about 3 to 4 years program. Now we are in 2024. That means 2028, 2029, 2030. Yes, so it's very, very important you know what you want to do. Will that course still be relevant in 2028, 2029? What course can I go for? And when I come out, I'll be in demand. So you need to know, because the going abroad is an investment and you want that investment to yield, right? Yes, money is involved, and you want to know that, yes, after I spend this much money on something, it should be rewarding, right? So you want to choose a rewarding program, a course, so you can pursue a rewarding career, right? So I'm going to be listing some courses you can explore now, even in the UK. And we know 2028, they are going to be, let me just say, hot cake. We are now in a world whereby we are now considering green economy. So people want to go green. We are now more conscious of our planet. We want to save Earth. We want to preserve Earth. So now a lot of companies are looking for a way to be a green company. So it is now in high demand. Those that have this background, how can we as a company go green? Now we have cars that are green. They are not running on fuel. they are running on solar, right? You have electric cars, and the cars are not, even the electric cars now is now solar cars. So we want to, even the green, we want to make it greener, right? So there is high demand for people that have experience, be it professional experience, be it work experience in renewable energy. So it's one of the courses that will make you a lot of, can give you a lot of money when you finish, because yes, in as much as passion is important, you have to be able to pay your bills, right? So you are going to get a lot of money, and also is a rewarding career because, you know, you are contributing something to the world, you are saving the earth, all right? So also another course that is trending now is industrial and organizational psychology. I repeat, industrial and organizational psychology. So what is that? I'll just give an example. Now we are in a world whereby people just quit their job. You ask them, why did you quit? Is it that, no, do you have problem with your boss? No. Do you have problem with your pay? No. I quit because of my mental health. I just want to preserve my mental health. I want to take care of my mental health and all that. So now companies are struggling, right? So having HR, degree in HR is good, but now imagine if you know about hiring and company policy, and you now know how to take care of people's mental well-being. So a lot of companies now are not only just looking for HR officers or officials or managers. They are now looking at looking for what we call industrial and organizational psychologists. So you are going to be learning is more of merging HR and psychology in one. So instead of having a company psychologist and an HR manager, why not we just have one person that can take care of this? So I see this having edge over just main HR in the future, or even replace HR, who knows, in general. So it is a very, very good course. And you know now that people are now, companies are now more conscious of the well-being of their staff. They want them to work in an environment whereby they don't get abused, where they don't get stressed mentally. So if you have this kind of background, yes, you have more edge on someone that just studied, let's say HR, because this is HR and psychology merged together. So it is a very, very good course you can do. Then international business, it has been here for a while, but it is still very, very relevant. Why am I saying this? Even now, we call the world a global village. It's not like a global, it's not even a village now, even smaller than village. Is now, so you can just start a company in your basement in the UK. Before you know it, you need to know how to, people from, let's say Nigeria want the product, and you now want to venture into that market. You have no knowledge about this market. How do I go into this market? So this course is going to be teaching you about how to conduct business internationally. You know, you have to talk about the foreign exchange. You have to talk about culture, managing across culture, because the culture that flies in the US, maybe you can shake someone in the US, but if you go to in a meeting, but if you go to Japan and you're stretching out your hand, they may feel is disrespectful. You may have to bow. But if you don't know this as a company, it may cost you a lot of money. It can cost you projects, thousands of dollars. So companies are looking for people that have knowledge about international business, that they can be posted anywhere around the world, managing their court, managing marketing, because the marketing that you're doing here in Nigeria, like in Nigeria, when we are talking about adverts, let's say, for instance, television adverts, right? We do a lot of musical. We dance, all the adverts is about singing and dancing. Even banks, we would sing and dance. That is how advert works here. But if I'm going to sell, let's say First Bank now, we dance the advert, but they will not play the same advert. In UK, it will not work, right? So you need people to tell them, no, this is what will work in Nigeria. This is what will work in the UK. So that's international marketing. These are all you're going to learn in international business, and a lot of companies are in need of people that study international business. So it is still very much in vogue. So I don't want to leave people. You say, okay, I did art, you're talking about technology, this, that. That's what is raining now. What about us that did art, or what about us that were in commercial class? So international business is a very, very good one you can do as a commercial student. Then another thing that we can explore is Internet of Things. Yes, you heard it right. Internet of Things. Yes, this is a course now. It started as a master program for those that have maybe computer science degree, but now it has gone into BSc because the need is just too much. What they need to cover, you can't cover it under a year, so you can now see why universities are developing curriculums to have these courses, right? So what is Internet of Things? Take for instance, you have a watch, you have a phone, you have other gadgets that connect together. You walk into a room, you clap your hands, and the light comes on. That is Internet of Things. Is how our devices, physical devices, merge together and provide a service for you. So from your phone, you can set up your security camera in your house. Maybe you forgot to, click it before leaving. From your phone, you can click on your phone and the security gadget, or what you call it in your house, start working. You can pick your phone and say, Siri, explain this to me, and Siri will answer you. So it's just how gadgets just connect together and perform a service, right? So a lot of companies are looking for people that have knowledge about Internet of Things. Yes, there's BSc Internet of Things, and it's a very, very good one. What you're going to be learning there, you're learning data analytics, you're learning computer communication and all of that. So that is what Internet of Things is all about. So you can see how we are exploring different kind of courses. I know some of you might not have had some of these courses before, some have heard it, but not that interested in it because it's not a thing. Trust me, 2028 is going to be a thing, and you want to have a course whereby you just leave school and you're employed. Now you check online, everybody is looking for data analyst, everybody is looking for business analyst, everybody is looking for some courses that we don't have, right? So, and 10 years ago, how many people were studying data analytics, right? But now everywhere you're seeing jobs. Once you just click on jobs, even in Nigeria, you are seeing data analyst. Yes, now they're in high demand. So you want to do a course whereby you know that when you finish, you are not going to be submitting application up and down. You know that there is job. Even before you finish, companies are already catching you. They are already, come and work for us, come and do your internship with us. So you want to have a very, very relevant course. So another one is, artificial intelligence. We can't overstate that one. It's very, very important. Game design, we're talking about 3D modeling. They are selling app they developed just a month. They are selling it $20 million. Teenagers. So game development, game design is very, very, very good course for those that want to tour into that line. So it's a very, very wonderful course also. Then robotics, health information system. These are wonderful courses you can study in the UK in 2024. Yes, in 2024 you can study these courses in the UK. If you have any question about the courses we have mentioned, you want us to elaborate or explain better, please send us a DM. You are going to be assigned to a counselor that is going to help you with that. Okay, and so to say, not that other traditional courses are still not in vogue. Yes, even courses that are 1,000 years old, like nursing, of course, we are always going to need nurses, right? So they are still very much in need of nurses everywhere in the world. So you can see this, we are just exploring some new courses. So don't get me wrong, nursing, law, and other career paths you may want to choose, yes, they are still very, very relevant, right? They are still very relevant. Someone said, please can you recall the courses? Okay. Sustainable and renewable energy, industrial and organizational psychology, that is HR merged with psychology, right? International business, the Internet of Things, yes, artificial intelligence, game design, robotics, and health information technologies. These are courses that are in vogue now, and when you come out in 2028 or 2029, if you are doing NYSC, you are going to be very, very relevant, and they are going to be in need of you. You get a job even before you graduate, right? Again, other courses too are relevant, and yes, you get a job. Of course, you are studying in the UK, you will get a job. You will get a job, and that's just one of the advantage of having a higher degree in a Western world, in a Western country. So yes, okay, thank you for that question. So now let's now go to requirement. We've talked about all these courses, all these amazing courses. So what are the requirements? What do I need to be able to get this course, or how do I move to the UK, right? So I'll just read out the requirements. Number one, international passport. It is very, very important. Some of you might say, of course, duh, but you'll be amazed how people reach out to you, they don't even have it. So please, before you even think of studying abroad, it is very, very important that you have an international passport. Without it, we can't even start anything. So if you've not gotten your international passport and you want to go for, let's say, September intake, yes, please get your international passport as soon as possible. Without it, again, we cannot do anything. So international passport, then your WAEC and or NECO results. Yes, your WAEC and or NECO result. You can use either of the two. Some schools ask for only WAEC, while you can also get schools with your NECO results. So please, is needed international passport, your WAEC and NECO result. And IELTS, it's not compulsory, okay, but there are some schools, right, they require IELTS, and it's academics, not general. I've seen people, some people ask me, okay, I've written IELTS, but I did general. Can I use it for academics, for study abroad? No, you can't use IELTS general for academic purpose. You cannot use it. You have to write IELTS academics. And again, some schools don't take IELTS academics. You have to write IELTS VI, right? UK VI IELTS. They call it UK VI IELTS. So you can have the academic and you may not be able to apply to your choice to schools without writing IELTS. So reach us today and let us start your application process. So another thing is the CV. For those that want to go with OND results, you need your CV. Then for WAEC, if your WAEC is more than 6 months old, so if you wrote WAEC last year, you need a CV. But if you are a fresh graduate, those that will be writing this year, immediately they finish, they want to start the application, they do not need a CV because it's obviously saying in their WAEC result that they just finished school. But anything above 6 months, right, you are going to be needing a CV. It just shows, you can say, I've not really done anything. You have to show what you have been doing for 6 months, because you shouldn't be idle. So you have to show. It can be anything. It can be a cashier. Maybe you can work in your mom's restaurant or store, or your dad's office, or volunteer. You can volunteer. You can even freelance. We have seen application whereby it's just a freelancer. Okay, I teach children computer science. I just teach children in my community how to operate a computer, and you get an offer. So just show us what you have been doing for the past 6 months. If your WAEC result is older than 6 months. You have to prove what you have been doing for the past 6 months and above, right? But if it's below, no need for a CV. Then yes, so that is what you need. I'll just give a recap on the UK requirements. That is for highest degree. If WAEC is your highest qualification, you will need your WAEC, you need your international passport. Then you are going to write a personal statement. Yes, personal statement of who you are, why do you want to study in the UK, why do you want to study this course, and why do you want to study in this school, right? So, but as I said, you're in capable hands. We can guide you on how to write this thing and make sure that it's perfect. You write a personal statement and we are going to vet it, make it better before submission so that you don't get denied. Again, work with Negxy. So WAEC or NECO, international passport, your personal statement, IELTS optional, not all schools. And again, some schools we ask for, some schools are okay with IELTS academic, while some will ask you to write UKVI IELTS. So it's important to take note of these things, right? Keep your questions coming and we'll attend to them. Then lastly, your CV is important to state, to have a CV if your WAEC is more than 6 months. Okay, and another thing I would like to add, which is like a bonus for us, is for those that are currently in SS3 that want to write WAEC. We know that WAEC is during summer, and before the results come out, some schools have closed their application. So because of our partnership with these top universities in the UK, with your WAEC mock results, we can get you a conditional offer in the UK, right? We can get you a conditional offer with your mock WAEC results. So you don't have to rush, because before the WAEC result is out, some schools have closed and you're now rushing looking for who will take you. But if you have your mock, I think most schools will be writing mock next month, right? So I'm talking to those that have children that are going to school in September, that will be writing WAEC this year. You have a sibling. I have someone reach out to me. A younger sibling is writing WAEC this year, and she wants to know if she wants to start as soon as possible. Please, you need to start as soon as possible. This Nigerian culture of last minute, it will not work with the UK. It will not work in the UK. So you have to prepare. You have to prepare early. So once you have the offer, once you have your WAEC, mock WAEC, and you send it to us, okay, we get you what we call conditional offer, right? Just stating that we have given you a spot. So it's just a placeholder. They are holding a spot for you in that university. Okay, so when a spot is being held for you, even if they close that program, you already have a slot in that program. Maxlin, I'll answer your question shortly. I don't want to forget my chain of thought. So the program is held down for you pending when your WAEC is released. Immediately your WAEC is released, they give you a conditional offer. You make payment, you make deposit of your tuition, and voila, you're in the UK. And when you have an offer, right, it gives you, I don't know if it's me, but I'll be calm because I know that I already have an offer with a university in the UK. I'll be calm and I'll be able to focus more on my academics, right, on my exam. I have a place. All I just need is I need to pass my English. I need to have at least 5 credits. Yes, you need at least 5 credits, including English. And if you are going for some courses, engineering, you will need maths too. Okay, but arts and commercial courses, you don't really need. Of course, you have to do well in maths. I'm not saying you should not do well in maths, but you should do well. But these are just criteria. You need 5 credits, and the higher your result, the better faster your offer. You know, they want good students, so you need to write or encourage your children, your siblings, your cousins or nieces or nephew. You have to tell them to do well in their exam. So when if I have an offer and I'm still right, and I'm about to write WAEC, I'll know that my head is clear. I know where I'm going September. I don't need to worry. So this will even help them perform better because they want to do well, and they don't have to get worked up on where am I going. I don't want to sit at home. Yes, if you don't want to sit at home, if you don't want your child to sit at home, then you have to start now. Immediately they write their exam, please send their documents. Send in their document. We can get you schools in the UK that will accept your mock, giving you a spot, a conditional offer, pending when the result will be out. We just submit the result, you get your unconditional offer. Within 2 weeks, everything is okay, and you are on your way to the UK. You don't have to start struggling. Oh, this school is closed. Okay, they don't have this course. Come and do this course and all that. So to avoid that, let's start very, very early. So yes, and also just to know, for those that may be interested in US, other countries, so we can get you conditional offer with your mock result also in US. Yes, if you're not interested in the UK and you want to go to the US, yes, you're welcome. With your mock WAEC, we can get you a school in the US, and also France. These 3 countries, we can get you schools with just WAEC mock. We can get you schools, conditional offer. But with France, you have to prove that you have registered for that exam. So now you're going to be writing exam in May. We are going to be writing WAEC in May, right? So you have to show that I have registered. This is my registration detail. This is my payment detail. That's for France. Then they will give you conditional offer pending when your result comes out. But for UK and US, you don't need to present any documents saying that you're going to write the exam. But we can get conditional offer in these 3 countries with just mock results. Okay, all right. So someone asked a question about the duration for health information technology a while ago. Yes, it's still 3 years in the UK if you have a OND result. But if you're fresh graduate from WAEC holder, then that would be 3 years plus 9 months foundation. You have to do a foundation program for maximum of 9 months program. So you do that, then 3 years. So normally degrees in the UK is 80%. I can say 80% of degrees in the UK is just for 3 years. But those in maybe engineering or pure sciences may extend or linger into the 4th year. So it's 3 years. Okay. All right. So yes, what else do we need to? I just want to share some things with you. Points to note is for UK, we do not charge any fee. So the application is free. The service charge will not charge any service payment for application in the UK. You see why you should work with Negxy, right? So yes, from start to finish, we do not charge anything till you arrive in the UK. So yes, if you have agency saying you have to pay 100,000 or pay 200,000 for the UK, you see why you should use us. So come to us. We are going to help you with your application. Okay, so I'm going to allow questions now. Please, if you have any question at all, please let me know. You can drop your question about the courses, about duration, anything at all. We are here to help, and we are here to enlighten you and give you information. So send in your questions. Okay, so while the question rolls in, we have 3 offices in Nigeria, namely Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt, and we have an office also in Ghana. Yes, we are international, we are global. So yes, if you wish to visit any of our office, just let us know in the DM. The address of that location will be sent to you. If you want to see our beautiful faces, you're always welcome, and we can help you even better. And those that cannot make it to our office, we can work online. Yes, a lot of our students have not seen us before and they've landed in the UK, US, Canada. So if you want to work online with us, yes, why not? You send me your details, your credential, and a counselor will be assigned to you and they will take it from there. Okay? Any question, please? I'm not seeing questions. You better ask questions now. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you Ifoma. Thank you Adiola Ogunshaki. Thank you Mishariola. Thank you for joining. So yes, for those that are still interested in April, May, yes, we still have few schools, but the issue with UK summer intake is that most of them are business courses. Okay, most of them are business courses. So if you are interested in April, May intake, please reach out to us as soon as possible. We're already in February. We only have March in between. Then April, voila, you are starting class in April. Or those that will be in May, we're starting in May. So if you're still interested in undergraduate program or even master's program, yes, master's program for April, May intake in the UK, yes, we still have a lot of available courses. Please reach out to us and we'll help you start your application. Then for those that will be going for September, yes, you may think September is still far away. When you are talking about international studies, you have to plan ahead. You have to start as soon as possible. A lot of us were planning 2023, we are going to leave. 2023 came and ended, started and ended. We are still here in Nigeria. So 2024 started again, we've not started anything, we've not taken any step. So if you're interested in September, you have to start now. You have to start now. You have to look for courses. You have to look for university for you. Then we help wait for conditional offer. You meet the condition before you get your unconditional offer. Then you're now talking of visa. So before you know it, months. So it's very, very important that you start early. And for those that are going for undergrad and you're interested in undergrad, yes, the turnaround time is very, very fast. Turnaround time is fast. I'm talking about the offer. So we have gotten, I kid you not, I've gotten offer under 8 hours. I have gotten offers under 8 hours. So once everything is complete, especially when you are going for undergraduates, what do you need? Just your WAEC, your personal statement, and international passport. You get your offer. A day, maximum 3 days, you get your offer. And those that are going with their OND, going for direct entry, please also know that you will need your certificate and your transcript from your university. Yes, a lot of you have your certificates without transcript. You need to apply for your transcript from your school. And we all know how that takes time. So if you have not done that, please apply for your transcript very early so that you can have all your documents ready. It's not when you have applied and school is demanding, we need this, we need this. And if you have maybe some changes in your name or date of birth, you need to make an affidavit for it. Date of birth affidavit, if there's changes, if it's not corresponding, your WAEC, the year on your WAEC is different from the year on your passport. You need an affidavit to clear that up, right? Tell them the year, how old this is. I'm this old. The one in this one is the correct one. So you make an affidavit for that. So you need to prepare yourself. It's an investment, as you say, and we work towards it. So it's not a lot of work, but there is some work involved, and it's when you don't prepare or start early that it gets overwhelming. So if you don't want to be overwhelmed, let us start today. We will get you offer. When the schools are overwhelmed, when you're overwhelmed, before you know it, schools are overwhelmed with offer, they start closing application, they start closing application, or they start increasing deposits. So before it gets to that, let us start as soon as possible. Thank you, everyone. Let me just scroll up and see if I have any question. Okay, what's the duration of health? Yeah, that was answered. Okay, and I recalled all the courses. So those are the 2 questions I have. All right, we are going to be closing soon. I'll just give 1 or 2 more minutes for people to ask their questions. So as you all know, today is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine, everybody. And share love to your loved ones by sharing our page with them. Yes, they need this information. You have people in your network that are thinking of studying abroad. They don't have enough information. Please share our page with them. And also this live, you can see this live will be on our page also for those that joined late or had maybe network issues, you were not able to join all through. You are going to be able to view it again on our page very soon. So yes, please invite your loved ones, share this with them, let them know, let them have the information, because we have had so many encounters where people come to us that all these things we are saying, their agent did not tell them that, or they did it on their own and they are now in some kind of mess, right? You don't want to be in a mess. As the saying goes, follow who know road. Follow Negxy, we know road. We take your hand. Don't go and waste money writing tests that is not needed. Don't go and waste money paying application fee that is not needed, right? Okay, I think with this we are going to end the live. Thank you, everyone. I wish you more love. Yes, share more love, and I wish you the very best in your endeavors of traveling abroad. We'll pray that all your wishes come true this year. So from us at Negxy, it is a bye-bye, and see you next week, same time, same platform, a different face maybe, but thank you everyone for joining. See you. Bye.